Right, so you know the way Fast and Furious movies are produced by Universal? Mm-hmm. And the Universal logo is the world.
Yeah.
Right? So the movie starts and you've got this banging beat, right? It just kicks in as the Universal text comes across the world, right? Then that fades out and boom, we're at Cape Canaveral, right? Like, still from space. And a rocket shoots out. In one single shot, we zoom in through the window. There's Vin Diesel going, I can't believe we have to go to the moon to race moon buggies. Right? And and they get to the moon.
Yeah.
Right? And the shuttle lands, right? And it's absolute silent. Like the banging beats have stopped, right? It's absolutely quiet. Shoom, all the dust from the moon's surface clears, right? And suddenly this massive door of the ship clumps down. Moon buggies come out, vroom, right? And I have no idea why they're there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is.
Who
right?
cares?
Right?
They get me a large popcorn and Coke now.
Right, I tell you what it is now, right? Right. NASA put a satellite on the moon,
right,
and the moon stopped working, or the satellite stopped working, or something like that. And in order to charge it up again quickly, they have to create some type of magnetron. So what they do is, right, they have magnets all on their moon buggies, right?
Right.
And they have to drift around this radio tower in order to charge it up again.
Right.
And they're the only drivers in the world that are that awesome at driving and that quick at driving and can drift that well.
Even in zero gravity.
Even in zero gravity, especially in zero gravity.
And suddenly, Transformers.
Awesome, yeah. They go to the dark side of the moon. There's Sentinel Prime. It's a crossover.
This is going, let's be honest with you. Basically, the Avengers. That's what they're, the Avengers now. So
yes.
So we can just take them anywhere and do anything with them.
Right, and they're indestructible too,
which is awesome.
The amount of car crashes that Vin Diesel survived in their movies is wild.
Look, Hobbs could take Captain America, like.
Oh, take him,
please.
Ha!
Please.
Come on. Of course he could. Although, in all fairness, as his mum said in Hobbs Shaw, he is wasting away to skin and bone.
Wasting away to skin and bone.
Yeah.
Right. So he said nothing's out of the question. He says it has to be cool, it has to be good. And he goes, the thing is, I would say that nothing is off limits as long as we can stay on the right side of keeping the audience engaged. Right. They asked about what else is happening regarding the animated series that's coming to Netflix. You know this?
Brilliant, yes.
And other spin-offs. He said there's a lot of things currently in the pipeline at Universal, but I'm going to let them announce them in their own time. But there's a lot of things happening. He says that the Fast and Furious universe is a spider web, which is there. There's all these strings and stories and characters. They can veer out and take different directions, but then they'll all come back and one story affects the whole. I can see that these characters are interweaving throughout the Fast universe, and I think what makes it special and cool in a world that people want to come and see again. Now, we were talking earlier on about Han.
Yes.
Who Shaw killed in Fast 5, 6?
Fast 7.
Was it 7? Was it that late?
Well, technically it was 3 where Han died.
Yeah.
But you don't find out Statham until 7.
Yeah, okay, so he was
No,
killed.
Sorry, no, it's the end of 6, isn't it?
It's 6, yeah, I think it's 6.
It's the end of 6,
because then in 7, Statham's the bad guy, and then in 8 he's a good guy.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. So
that's how these movies work.
Yeah. So he killed Han at the end of Tokyo Drift, and then that reveal is at the end of 7, or at the end of 6.
End of 6.
But one of the big things that everybody said is, why is Shaw part of the team now when he killed Han, who was part of the team?
Yeah.
I was always happy enough with the idea. Well, he rescued Vin Diesel's son.
Yeah.
You know,
Toretto.
Toretto. I was always happy enough with that as an explanation.
Yeah.
Because it kind of makes sense. You rescue my son, so
that and the fact that it's also revealed in that movie that Cypher was pulling his strings.
Yeah, he was being manipulated.
Yeah, as well as his brother.
Yeah.
So after Toretto goes through the same experience, he kind of, he empathises with him. So
yeah, so I always sort of thought, well, to me, that's enough of an excuse, given that it's, again, Fast and Furious. But Morgan has said that there is a line in the movie where Shaw says, in Hobbs and Shaw, there's a line where he says, I've done things that I have to make amends for, and that line was specifically about Han. Yeah. And that there is going to be a resolution to that story.
Well, fingers crossed. I think he's still alive.
Because
they're going to do it, aren't they?
Yeah, I think
they're going to do that thing because
going down a sewer or something.
Yeah, he did what Samuel L. Jackson did.
Exactly.
At the end, he's cut a hole.
Yes.
No, I'm telling you now.
I was trying to think what was that in. It was Winter Soldier.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you now. Here's what's going to happen, right? Because I watched Tokyo Drift with a fine tooth comb, and in that scene where you see them crash, Han was in the car whenever it got hit, and you see it rock upside down. It cuts away to the main guy, like the kid that has this really weird Texan accent.
Yeah, and then comes back 6 months later, but it actually looks like he's 50.
That is so weird. But anyway, yeah, so I'm guessing they're going to do some nonsense, right? After Statham throws Toretto's cross necklace down at him, he'll he'll just bugger off. He'll crawl out of the car and run.
Yeah.
And then you'll see Han like collapse and like as his car explodes in the background, everyone thinks he's killed.
Yeah. And then he comes back and he's the big guy that's running Eddie on.
No, he's the bad guy.
Yes, I mean, he's the bad guy. Yeah, that's running Eddie on.
Yeah.
That's another thing. The Rock has tweeted about that and said that this character has got history with Hobbs. So I'm wondering if it's somebody we've already met in the Fast franchise.
Unsure.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe Han.
Because we never really saw any of Hobbs' background. He always just kind of came into the Toretto story.
Yeah.
You know, he was never really...
Or wouldn't this be badass? Han set up his own death.
Ooh, that he was working for Cypher or something?
He was working for them all along.
Oh, yes.
He was a bad guy this whole time.
Yes. By the way, Han was my favourite character in the Fast movies.
Oh, yeah, he was great.
Loved Han, he was so cool.
Do you know he was in a movie before he was in the Fast and Furious movies?
He was.
His character?
Yeah, because I actually have it in my Fast and Furious collection.
I forget the name of the movie.
Another Day.
Yeah, but basically, like, in that movie, he was a smoker. And in the Fast and Furious movies, you can't show people smoking. Yeah. So instead, in this movie, Han's someone who has quit smoking, but he's always using his hands for something. He's always eating, or he's always like twirling something in his hands.
Yeah. Other question for you.
Okay.
Is the Italian Job now part of the Fast universe?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is. Do you not hear that line?
Yeah, he was Handsome Bob or something he was called in
something like, I don't know. It's been that long since I've watched that remake of the Italian Job.
Like, I know obviously it was just a wee nod, but at the same time, does that mean he's the same character?
Yes, it has to.
Yeah.
Has to.
Yeah, damn it. Right, okay, so other news we have this week. We'll just go through some of the other sort of random bits of pieces of news. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Eastman and Laird, isn't it? Or Laird, Eastman and Laird.
If you say so.
They're sort of hinting that the next stage for the Turtles, it could be a live action TV series.
Okay.
Which I would think would be cool if something like Netflix or Amazon took it on board.
Yeah, I'd take that. If they had basically updated versions of the suits they had in the original 1980s movies.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, the suits in the 80s movies to this day still look great.
Yeah. But imagine what they would look like today with, like, you know, like the advanced animatronics and servos that we have now.
I really liked the last two movies. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked
the last two movies.
Turtle movies, yeah.
The ones that came out in
the last couple of years. Yeah, like Steve Amell was in the second one and stuff. I
liked the hell out of them.
I thought the second one especially was fun as hell.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah. It's crazy and it's stupid, but they're fighting turtles. Crying.
And what's his ship?
Oh.
The Omni Shambles.
Yeah, the big eye.
What do you call it? I can't remember.
Oh, Technodrome.
He beat me by 1 second.
Charlie Hunnam apparently is back in the running for Oliver Queen Green Arrow in the DC universe. Because of course we're going to get Black Canaries and Birds of Prey.
That's true, yeah.
So word is that they're looking to bring Oliver Queen. I would be very surprised if Queen doesn't at least cameo in Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's just like, I'm getting a phone call from Oliver or something. You know, there'd definitely be a hint at it. Quentin Tarantino has confirmed that he and Uma Thurman have been talking about Kill Bill Volume 3.
Yeah, but this is Tarantino we're talking about here. And this is, like, say if this was any other time, I would say, oh, cool, there's something to this.
Yeah.
But it's literally because Once Upon a Time in Hollywood's coming out.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I cannot wait to see.
I mean, I thought it was out.
I thought it was out to see.
We were going to do a double bill.
Okay.
We were going to go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Hobbs and Shaw at the same time.
Well, that's literally the two ends of the cinematic spectrum right there. Like.
I know. I thought it was great. Joe, I genuinely sat and worked it out. We would go see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood first.
Yeah.
Then we would go see Hobbs and Shaw.
Engaged brain, disengaged brain.
Exactly.
Understood. Would have been quite a double bill. Zack Snyder is working on a Norse mythology animated series at Netflix. Cool. This is interesting. Boom, who are currently publishing the Buffy the Vampire Slayer comics, are re-releasing all the old Buffy comics in collections, like hardback collections.
Oh, class!
Which I think, because these are all they're all official canon. So I think that's pretty cool. It'd be worth picking up.
Yeah, 100%.
Plot details have come to light for Ben Affleck's cancelled Batman movie.
Yes, the Arkham Asylum.
It basically was going to be Arkham Asylum with Deathstroke as the bad guy. Oh man, what could have been?
The things we miss out on.
Wow, what could have been? Joss Whedon's new HBO series, The Nevers, has released its cast. A lot of Joss Whedon favourites. Like, I know Joss Whedon's fallen out of favour, but You put Joss Whedon on a TV show, I'm there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I am there. Like, I know the guy has made some mistakes and stuff and everything else, but I'm definitely... You look at his back catalogue of TV shows.
Every time I hear about Joss Whedon creating a new project, I'm always like, why isn't it Firefly?
I know.
We need more Firefly. Come on.
I know, but Nathan Fillion's making that new show, isn't it? The Rookie?
6 seasons in a movie.
6 seasons in a movie.
So just 5 seasons then, because we already had 1 season in a movie.
Stephen King is going to rewrite the end of the Stand TV series.
Alright.
Don't know why. The end of the book, or the end of the book is just perfect, so I don't know why he would need to rewrite it.
It's Stephen King. This is the man that thought that the Shining movie was terrible, and later went on to make that godforsaken TV miniseries of The Shining.
Yeah, I don't think he ever thought it was terrible. I think he disliked that it strayed so much from his story.
Yeah.
I think, I'm almost sure I've read recently that he does think the movie's a really good movie, but it's not his movie.
It's not his version of the movie, exactly. So again, it's going to be the exact same thing with The Stand, isn't it?
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't change too much, because I love the end of the book. Everything about The Stand's pretty much perfect. So this was interesting. Did you watch this? Somebody released a full HD version of the original Spider-Man Twin Towers trailer.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Cleaned it up and put it out. I think everybody should watch that. Yeah, the Twin Towers is in it. It's awful, but...
Yeah, but it was made
what it is.
Before planes hit them and a lot of people died.
Yeah, like, I mean, you couldn't go back and digitally erase the Twin Towers from every movie. Why would you? I know
it's synonymous now. Like, you can't think of the Twin Towers without thinking about the terrorist attacks. But it's honestly, it's a part of history.
Yeah.
And to be quite frank with you, when you picture New York, you do picture the Twin Towers.
Day, you picture the Twin Towers.
You picture Lady Liberty, you picture Rockefeller Plaza, whatever it is. It's great, wild. But like with the Twin Towers, for years now, people have wanted to see a live-action Spider-Man movie. And when we finally got it, the first teaser nailed it. Where Spidey had set up a big web in between the Twin Towers and it catches the helicopter.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Inspired. Perfect New York iconography. And it's really, really sad that we had to lose that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of rumours that have been going about now on the internet for years that in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movie, you never get that big hero reveal of him in his costume.
Right.
Because it goes from him, deciding to become Spider-Man, and then it just cuts to everyone's, reactions, being interviewed by the news, and you just see him, and he's just there swinging about in New York. There's no big hero pose moment.
Okay.
Apparently, that scene, or a version of it, was supposed to be in the movie.
Right.
That was his big reveal, where he catches the helicopter in the webs.
I didn't think it was ever meant to be part of the movie. I thought it was always meant to be just...
No, that was shot purposefully as a teaser trailer.
Yeah, but it was going to be in the movie.
But people are saying a version of it, not that exactly, but there was supposed to be a version of it, and it was supposed to pan back. There was the helicopter suspended, and then you would have Spider-Man land in front of the camera and stand up. Hero pose, there he is.
Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. Other big news, Andy Serkis has been confirmed as director of Venom 2.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I say bring that on.
Because of course we're going to get Carnage and going to get... I like Venom. I thought Venom was a fun B-movie, and the fact that they're changing directors and everything else means that they're at least saying it wasn't perfect, but we'll see what we can do next time.
It's a little rough around the edges, the first one, but yeah, I'm excited enough for it. I want to see where this is going, especially if they've got someone like Andy Serkis in. Not only is he a talented director, he also has performance capture down to a T at this point. He can teach classes on it.
He'll definitely be somebody in the movie as well.
He will also be someone in the movie. That's pretty much guaranteed. So I think we'll see better effects in this one.
Yeah,
I think they'll be lit a lot more competently, because the ending of the first movie was a mess. It was too dark. It was two people,
spaceship and everything.
Yeah, two people in black suits fighting in darkness.
Yeah,
popcorn moments.
Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, no, I'll be excited to see where it goes next. Stallone wants to has written a new Rocky.
Yes, he has. Yeah. So, what? Where does this fit in? Is this has to be after Creed 2?
Well, because he was finished after Rocky. He was finished after Rocky 5. Then he was finished after Rocky Balboa. Then he was finished after Creed, and then he came back for Creed 2.
Yeah. And now Rocky 7.
Yeah.
Which means we finally get to do the Simpsons joke.
Which is
Rocky 5
Rocky in space
plus Rocky 2 equals Rocky 7.
Yeah.
Adrian's Revenge.
She's dead in the movies, isn't she? Though?
She is long dead
Yeah,
in the
she's
movies,
dead in the movies, yeah.
Which is why it's so awesome that it's Adrian's revenge. She wasn't dead this whole time.